Hey everybody, it's Marshall again here with the Antidote show. And I had Brian Stone. Y'all know we gotta work these camera things out. So Brian, we're gonna have to scoot you in, but pay attention to yours and something.
I mean, you should probably move that back.
Move it back. Okay, y'all know we trying to make this happen. We trying to make it happen. I'm checking out my YouTube one, but guys, I am on live, the Antidote show. So I'm working this camera over here. So don't talk about me. I know I had some interruptions last week with the camera people, but hold on tight. You know, this is a one-man show, Roosevelt. I see you. So hold on. I'm checking out my YouTube, making sure we straight. Let's see. Okay, y'all can see us. Okay, we just gonna make this thing happen. We just gonna make it work because we gotta use what God gave us because the word has to get out. We blasting the trumpet, y'all. Are y'all ready? Listen, for those that are new tuning in to the Antidote show, we air every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. I'm trying to come every Tuesday night. Unless, hey, God say come on a Wednesday, then I'll just be on a Wednesday. But it's all good. So next Tuesday we'll be out on location. Hey Dennis, I see you. We'll be out on location. We'll be at the Life Church. So look for that flyer. Hey, they have a Black Cobb Town Hall meeting next week on Thursday, the 27th. You'll see that flyer go out too. I need y'all to pack the house out. Everybody in Atlanta, Cobb County, Bartow County, all in Georgia. If you can drive there, get there. I need y'all to come out. And hey, everybody on Brian's page, hey, what's up? We're going to shout y'all out in a few minutes. Yeah. So stay tuned. Hey, shoot it out to your friends and family. Let them know that we got some good stuff going on the Antidote show. Y'all know I bring forth good people. Hey, Bodego Jones out of Vegas. I see you. I love you too. Hey, guys, you know, we reach people all over the world, like Jamaica, man, Germany in the house. Are you kidding me? I'm excited. United Kingdom called me this week. Haiti called me yesterday, talking about we got to get you out here, even though the guy asked me to marry him, but you know how that is. But real talk. But I'm telling you, but I am so excited for that town hall meeting coming next Thursday. So please, guys, come out, pack out the house. Let them know what the Antidote show is about. And hey, our first outing location in a church. Why not the Life Church?
Absolutely.
We speaking life. That's what we doing. But I got my brother here, Brian Stone. Brian Stone, listen, guys, we go all the way back.
That's it.
We go back even before the Antidote show was birthed. We go back to praying that God will give us a witty invention, that God will allow us to go before the people. We were on a prayer call. Y'all remember those prayer calls, and some of y'all still doing them prayer calls. And we used to do them prayer calls, and we get up real early in the morning, and we just go before the throne and just petition before God and move. And God was moving in our lives, but the devil was pissed. I'm telling you, he was pissed off. I see you, Elizabeth. The devil was mad. What's up, cousin? I see you, Freeman, out of Michigan, New York, and Florida, and Michigan, and Indiana. I see y'all. But listen, the enemy was pissed at us, Brian.
He was mad, boy. He didn't want us to succeed.
He did not, and we was going forth. We was going forth mighty in prayer every morning. We was consistent. Like I was telling Brian before the camera came on, it is a lifestyle. This is nothing that we just do on Wednesdays and Sundays and the Sabbath is on Saturday and all that. No, this is every day. We speak in life every day. Right. So that's why we coming to the Life Church next week on Powder Springs Road. I need y'all to come out to see Bishop Sherman Scott. We gonna do the thing. We coming live. So I need y'all to pack the house out and show the world that I have the support. And matter of fact, not that I have the support, because move Marshall out the way, but God has the support. Right. For us to bring forth the word of God. Hey, Leah, Germany's in the house. What's up, Leah? So we can move forward in the things of God. That's what it's about. You know, we're listening for a trumpet sound, the instrument. But God, he's using our mouth. That's the trumpet that he's sounding. And remember, God is the antidote. Marshall is not the antidote, but God is the antidote in all things.
That's right.
So in that, we bring forth wonderful, powerful businesses that can help us in the community. I know I got over 1,000 or so views on the last show. People really, really needed that recovery claims company. People are spending too much money in attorneys' offices and they cheating you. They taking that money and they talking about they helping you. I called an attorney today and I said, listen, remember, I hired you. I hired you and I would fire you if you didn't have a lien on me. Right. But I would fire you and I would pick up recovery claims management company. Bruh. I was pissed at them. I said, I need cash out. We need to cash out. So we got some great things are happening, Brian.
I know.
Brian Brian is a friend of mine. Brian has been through. For all those that have been adopted, Brian is one of those that have been adopted. He was adopted by a family that loved to love. I'm gonna tell you that because you gotta love God. You gotta love to love. That's a lot of God in you.
That's a lot of God.
And during these days to adopt 9 kids, you better love something. You know what I'm saying? You better be loving something, or you're gonna be caught up. So his parents adopted 9 children. And they lived in Grand Rapids. And I was like, you my cousin. We from Michigan. What are you talking about? Right. He couldn't even believe that, dude. But we're from the same ground. My parents are from Michigan, from Benton Harbor, Michigan. Shout out to Benton Harbor, Saginaw, shout out Flint, Muskegon, all the funky towns. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're from.
Holland, Michigan.
Lansing. Yes, Michigan. That's where my family is from. And I know they're tuning in tonight. But guys, I'm bringing up awesome, mighty man of God. And he has I have some questions because I don't know what all this Bitcoin, all that foolishness is. Cyber currency. Cryptocurrency. I don't know what that is. And I don't proclaim to know everything, Brian. I'm a student every day. I'm learning every day. So I was like, well, no better teacher but my brother.
Oh, I appreciate
You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it in the house. I ain't going to lay next to the ladder and I can put it down in the box and not pull him up. You know what I'm saying? That's a fake. Somebody who out there, and they say, what's up, Gilbert? I see you, Gilberto. It's like, saying I'm going to help you, knowing I can help you, and refuse to put the ladder down to help you out. Now, it's time out for that crab mentality. That ain't what we do in this kingdom of the antidote. Remember, God is the antidote. And we have to be able to work that Black Wall Street. And I ain't meaning just black as in color black. I'm talking about in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Want to do right for your people. Rather it's Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Native American, none of all that, you know what I'm saying? And even Caucasians. And I'm not discriminating against anyone, but it's time for us to work it in our circle. You know what I'm saying? Bring up the people that God has put in front of you and before you that has been a support to you.
That's right.
Brian has been a support to me the whole 10 years. He's been seeing me Crunk for Christ radio.
Yeah, that's right.
And matter of fact, I was doing the live stream thing with the radio stations before the radio stations started to do it.
Yeah, you were.
I was doing live shows just like this on the radio, live at Crunk for Christ, interviewing a lot of great people in Atlanta. So that's how I've been able to brand myself, because I just take the cameras with me. And people need to see what's really going on, because people be lying behind them mics sometimes, and you need to see their faces, see if they for real. You know what I'm saying? But I keep it real. Hey, Kevin, I see you. I try to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So I got Brian Stone, and he's going to introduce himself and his business to you guys. And then we're going to kick it in. I did have another guest. Y'all know, y'all saw the flyer. Y'all shot the flyer out. Y'all know I had another guest. But let me tell you this. God is in control of this show. Everybody can come on. So sorry about your luck, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about your luck. Sorry about your luck. That's all I'm going to say towards you. Everybody already seen your face because I put the flyer out. You didn't.
That's right.
If your intention was right, at least the flyer would have went out, even if you canceled. Bruh. Shame on you. Okay? So we're enough of that. We ain't got time to entertain the enemy. Right, Brian? Right. I told Brian before the show, I said, Brian, same conversation we having right now is the same conversation we have on the air, because we keeping it real.
Right.
We keeping it 100. I see you, Vegas. I see you, LA. I see y'all. I ain't mad. I see y'all. See your smiling face, Gilberto. All right. So, Brian, again, thank you so much for coming on the Antidote
Oh
show.
man, every time I come on your show, I mean, we did one in the
And Comcast.
in the auto dealership.
Yeah, we did one in the auto dealership. Toyota, Stonecrest, thank you. Yeah. That's a proud supporter.
So,
he was there with us with Comcast.
That's Comcast.
We was at Comcast, People TV, he been everywhere. So why not come to the Chateau? Come to the Antidote Studios.
I love it. So I want to thank you for having me on.
So, we give hugs and love, but you know the brother thing. So Brian, introduce yourself, your business, where they can find you online now. Okay. We'll do it again after the show so they can still find you. Hey guys, if you like to call in, if I can't see your questions on any of the monitors, you can call in to 678-468-9487. My operators are waiting. You can call 678-468-9487. And somebody will answer the phone and give me your question. Can y'all hear that? All right now. Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
Brian Stone, you can get me at Troptions, TROPTIONSXCHANGE.com. Troptionsexchange.com. And we are the leader in cryptocurrency, man. And I want to really get into what makes us different from Bitcoin and Ripple and Ethereum and Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, all the other coins that are out there. Troptions is a very, very unique coin.
Now, I heard about Bitcoin. Couldn't understand nothing they was talking about. I don't know, because I want to know how I'm spending. You know what I'm saying? How I get it and how I'm going to spend it. If I can't understand how I'm going to spend it, then ain't no sense in me doing it. It's just too confusing for me.
And that's one of the problems. Bitcoin and what we call Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum, and most of the other cryptocurrencies, we call them trader coins and speculative coins, because what people do with those coins is they buy low and they sell high. So they basically sit in front of a computer all day long as a trader, and when it goes down low, they'll buy it, and when it goes up high, they'll sell it. But the problem is you really can't do anything with that, because what people don't understand is the whole purpose of cryptocurrency is not to go back to fiat currency. See, cryptocurrency is an asset that appreciates, so it goes up in value. Fiat currency continues to go down. The dollar's worth 2 cents in buying power. It's just that everybody's mentality is fiat, fiat, fiat. Crypto goes up in value. In other words, we did a coin in November of almost a year ago at $1. Today it's $3,000.
Wow.
So see how that went from $1 to $3,000. It went 3,000% in less than a year. You can't do that with your fiat money. If you put your dollar in the bank today, $1,000 in the bank today, it's going to be the same $1,000 next year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now.
You might get a penny on it.
The only difference is you're going to get 1% interest from the bank. And at the end of the year, they're going to take 2% back in fees.
Right.
So you really lost money. Okay.
Right.
So cryptocurrency is an asset that appreciates and goes up in value. And the number one question that everybody wants to know about fiat or about cryptocurrency is, or what they want is, how do I use it?
Yes, that's what's going to be my first question.
How do you use it? Well, and that's what makes Troptions very unique, because Troptions, you can buy things with it. We bought over $1 billion worth of assets, whether it's we bought hotels, we bought in cars, we bought in boats, we bought in jewelry, we bought in animals, we bought in houses, we bought in basically lots, you name it, we bought with our cryptocurrency. In fact, I have one of our guys that bought, last year we were doing a seminar in Atlanta, and he bought $450 worth of Troptions. He's already a millionaire. That was all the cash he had.
Okay.
He's bought that, and then what he did is he brought other people in, and there's a way that you can make money by bringing people in. So he basically ended up with $2 million worth of Troptions.
Oh, wow.
What he did then is he went out and bought 2 lots. for $25,000 each, and he uses cryptocurrency. Okay, he turned around and sold one of the lots for $25,000 and kept the other lot. The lot that he sold for $25,000, he got fiat money and put that $25,000 in his pocket. He still has another lot that's worth $25,000. His total out-of-pocket money was $37.
Oh, wow.
So my point is, he took $37 and it appreciated to over $50,000 basically. He took the fiat or the cryptocurrency, used it to buy two lots, sold one, put cash in his pocket, and for that one lot, he really only spent $37.
Wow.
So he took $37 and created $25,000.
So can cryptocurrency be liquidated, or you have to buy something to sell?
You can liquidate it. There's with Bitcoin and things like that, there's exchanges that you can go on to liquidate it. But again, what you don't want to do is when you go from crypto back to cash, you're going backwards.
Right. Okay.
Because you're going back to something that depreciates instead of going to something that continues to grow.
Gotcha.
Because the higher up it goes, the less you have to use. So it's like this, and I always say this to people. If I were to give you keys to a Bentley with a title, would you say to me, how did you buy that car?
Of course
not. Would you
not.
care how you bought that car?
Not at all.
As long as you got the car.
Title.
That's it. So that's the same thing with cryptocurrency. If you can buy a car with cryptocurrency, why would you care if you
use cash?
Use cash. Because your cryptocurrency made you that, and that's still continuing to grow while it's in your wallet.
So how long has cryptocurrency been around?
Great question. Cryptocurrency's been around for 9 years. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency 9 years ago. The amazing thing is that Troptions is 15 years old. We started Troptions, or my partner, Garland Harris, started Troptions 15 years ago as a barter company. And he registered with the SEC 10 years ago as a coin. So he was actually, this whole thing of Troptions was in this man's head, and we are a Christian company.
Most definitely.
Was in his head before cryptocurrency, any of it even came to fruition, before Bitcoin, anything. 2 years ago, we got involved in cryptocurrency, but we were already in business bartering and trading things with our coin 15 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, how could our viewers, how can they get into Troptions?
Okay.
When is another event you're gonna have, or?
Well, we have events all the time. If you go to the website, there's on the website there's a Troptions University. Here's one of the things that people really have to understand is cryptocurrency. Only 5% of the people in the United States even understand cryptocurrency right now. Cryptocurrency is ground floor. Cryptocurrency is not going away. It's here to stay. They're not going to get rid of it. It's growing daily. We have an ecosystem right now that we put together. We have car dealerships. We have veterinarians. We got lawyers. We got accountants. And every day it's growing more and more. And those are people that will accept Troptions.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So how do you get into Troptions? Well, you can get into Troptions by going to our website. You can get in, and there's a place on there where you can buy Troptions. We have 3 different coins. We have a coin called Troptions.gold, which today we started 8 weeks ago at 10 cents, and today it's $1.60.
Oh wow! Y'all better get in now.
This is the one you want to get in on. Then we have Troptions.gold, which is at about $150, and that's used for trading, buying cars, buying houses. It's a little more. It's Troptions Gold is at beginners. Troptions.gold is an intermediate. People that have got kind of feel it and understand it. And then we got a big boy called Troptions.aus, which is $3,000.
Wow!
And that's for
Fortune 500,
Fortune 500
like
big companies, hedge funds, millionaires and billionaires buy that. We buy businesses with that. We buy a lot of big things with Troptions X.
Someone asked, is this similar to Forex? Forex? Let me see what it says. It's learning these principles on Forex.
No,
Forex
it's not
trading.
Forex. No.
Trading.
No. Forex is a trading platform, and basically Forex is something more like you would do with Bitcoin. So, the average person is not going to trade or sit in front of a computer all day long trading, buying low, selling high, buying low, buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high. Troptions is what they call the people's coin.
Okay.
And that's because it's used on a daily basis to buy things. And that's what everybody wants. They want to be able to put to, instead of, we got a college program that's just started where college kids are actually beginning to put $25 or $100 a month into Troptions. And by the time they graduate, they'll be multimillionaires.
Because I was going to ask you, how do you create generational wealth?
That's what Troptions is all about, creating generational wealth. And that's how you do it, by something that's appreciating, that continues to grow, and something that you're going to be able to continue to use and pass down for generations. It's funny that right now my grandkids, when they play a Nintendo game, they actually play with kids all over the world. Okay. And whenever they win, they get a prize.
Right.
That prize is cryptocurrency.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So my point is, the generation, the younger, he's 10, 7 and 10, they're already learning cryptocurrency.
Right.
It's like in 1964 when credit cards came out, my grandfather said to me, nobody's ever going to use these plastic cards. You'll never be able to buy anything with them. We go to the bank and we get cash, and we buy our food, we buy our clothes, we buy our gas, we buy it with cash. Forget that card, son. It's never going to work. Well, here we are in a transition. Guess what? I don't walk around with cash. I walk around with a debit card.
Right.
So
well, I walk around with cash because they cut the lights out. I got some cash here. And that's what they said about the Antidote show. It wasn't going nowhere. Well, we here to stay too.
You're here to stay.
We're here to
Been
stay.
here, outlived everything too.
Hey, I'm telling you, 10 years is a long time.
10 years is
I wish I'd have learned about this in the beginning of the Antidote. We'd be millionaires. We'd be all up in there.
Many people become millionaires. There's been more millionaires and billionaires made cryptocurrency than any other type of investment or service in the history of mankind.
Well, I'm going to invest into the lower ground, that 160, and watch it work.
That's right.
I tell y'all, just get $1.60. Y'all spend that on a soda.
That's right.
Y'all spend just buy one soda with Brian, baby, and let us see it work. You don't believe us? Just watch. I'm trying to help. Listen, guys, if y'all do not understand what the Antidote show is about, it is about wealth. It is about good health. It is about you keeping money in your. We got to leave a legacy.
That's right.
Come on, we got to do something different. We have to do something different, and that's why this show is trying to bring you resources and think. Now, everybody ain't gonna receive it, and I don't expect everybody to receive it. Everybody ain't gonna receive your testimony. I've already got the texts on that. They don't receive my testimony, but it doesn't even matter because you didn't have to live my testimony. Right. Just like my brother Brian, he is trying. We are coming to try to put wealth in your life.
But I learned, Les Brown is one of our spokespeople.
I need to talk to my cousin.
This is my spokesperson. Les Brown.
Can you tell Les?
I can absolutely.
Tell him I will come to him.
We're actually doing a radio show starting October 2nd. The cryptocurrency solution, the cryptocurrency.
That's all right. Take your time, Brian. We got a whole hour.
The cryptocurrency source. Here I am. Okay. And Les will be on there. And, one thing I learned a long time ago is I don't ever try to convince anybody of becoming wealthy.
Right. People and we don't have to convince anybody to believe in Christ.
That's right. I mean, that's up to themselves. So the people that's like, and I tell people all the time, when Bill Gates started Microsoft, he was in a garage and he had 10 people there, and he was talking about this software that he was going to develop, and it was going to be on all these computers worldwide. And one of the guys raised his hand. He goes, but the only people that can afford computers, Bill, are the people that are businesses. They don't make computers for regular people. And he said they will. Well, that guy got up and left. Okay. And with him, 4 or 5 other people got up and left. Mm-hmm. But then there were 5 that stayed. And they said, you know what? This could be Something happened here. Well, they're all billionaires now.
I believe it.
Okay, the other ones are working at wherever McDonald's, wherever they wanted to be at. So I learned a long time ago, you don't ever try to convince people about becoming wealthy because that's up to them.
Yes, I see you, Terry Wooten Graham. Listen, Terry, I need you to come on the show because out of your show, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Brian, but out of Terry Wooten Graham's show, and I'm telling you, I was going through ovarian cancer. I came to do this sister's show, her hair and makeup, right? I get a call back from Comcast Studio. You're natural. We need you. Because her guest didn't show up to the show.
Oh, really?
And she had to interview me. I was not prepared for an interview, but remember the Lord said, be ready at all times.
That's right.
But I'm telling you, it was because of that sister, Terry Wooten Graham, is the reason the Antidote show is here today.
Amen.
I mean, because of Christ, but however, he led me to her
right,
and led her guests not to show up like my other guests.
Yeah.
But it's all right. And
I
had
lost my game.
Most definitely. And she had interviewed me, and Comcast pulled me on July the 8th, 2008. I'm telling you. And we have been going strong for those 10 years. But don't let me interrupt Brian, but I saw my sister and I had to shout her out because I did not want to forget her because I love to give credit where it's due.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We have to. I love you, Terry. Bam. That's her side. That's her hashtag. Bam. Yeah. So, but Brian, so if I came in, I can come in tonight with $20.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Absolutely.
I'm
and
in.
What you do is on the website, it shows you how to set up a wallet. Here's the other thing about cryptocurrency, what people really need to understand is when you're in the banking system, the banks and the feds can shut you down in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. They can stop your money. They can hold your money.
Freeze you.
They can freeze your account. They can, if you do a wire transfer, they can stop it and hold it. With cryptocurrency, because it's on the blockchain, which is worldwide, it's a peer-to-peer thing. So when I do a deal, my deal is between me and you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not through the bank and then to you to do a deal.
They ain't monitoring your stuff.
Right. It's from me to you, and nobody can stop that. And nobody can freeze that. And nobody even knows how much you have in your wallet or how much you're worth.
Unless you expose
that. So there is some what's the word? Anonymity. Is that what it is?
Don't ask me. I don't even
There is some where everybody doesn't know your business, which most people, that's their business. But the first deal I did was a $26 million deal. I did it in 2 days.
Wow.
And the money was transferred from one to another. Now, $26 million deal, conventional, would take me a month and a half.
Right.
By the time you got the financing, by the time you got the, got everything going on, it'd take a while to do that.
Right. So, go ahead, keep going.
No.
Checking. Guys, when I'm looking over to here or anything, I have Facebook Live going, and this is YouTube right in front of us. So we collaborate all these numbers. So I try to shout you out. I try to let people know who is watching the show and who's here, because people need to know who's supporting you. And we have support all the way around the world.
Ton of people watching.
We have this all around the world. God is doing great things in this show. So you're gonna be surprised at who's watching on your feed, Brian.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm excited about it.
But that's gonna make more people have wealth.
Absolutely.
If y'all pay attention and take a dose. You just gotta take a dose. This is the Antidote show. Just get a dose.
That's right.
Of what we got going on. So we're excited. So Brian, what else is it that you because you didn't answer every question on here?
Well, I want to let people know too is that because one of the things about that kind of scares people about cryptocurrency is one, because it's brand new, and I always tell everybody, when I was doing my real estate radio and TV show and I was doing seminars with real estate, I would always say a good investor is an educated investor.
Right.
Well, that's the same thing with cryptocurrency. So I ask everybody to do your due diligence. Do your due diligence on Troptions. Do your due diligence on Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other coins, so you understand what you're getting involved in. Because if you don't understand it, you can't use it to create wealth with it.
That's right.
Okay, and that's really what the secret is. It's really not a secret. It's really not that hard. I got involved 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was on doing one of my radio show. I just got home from the Cutting Edge Connection, my real estate radio show. And I was on the porch and I was going to sit down and just relax. And I got a text on my phone and it said, because I put my Google number on the radio.
Right.
And it said, call me. I'm interested in buying $1 million in advertising. Well, now you know what. If somebody's going to buy $1 million,
you call him right now.
You call him right now. So I put that beer down. I picked up the phone and I called this dude up and I said, "Listen, this is Brian Stone. I got your message and I'm ready to
do the
I'm ready. What do you want to do?"
And
he says, "I'd like to buy $1 million worth of advertising. I just bought a publicly traded company and I need somebody that will, that I can help get the word out. You're on iHeartRadio." And I'd like to do that. And I thought, well, okay, here's what I'll do is I will have my secretary send you our wiring instructions and I'll have her send you all the information, the contract and everything, and we'll get going. And he said, well, wait a minute. And I said, okay. And he said, will you take cryptocurrency?
He's like,
well, there was silence on the phone. Because I thought I'm on a payday right now, man. Crypto,
your eyes,
what are you talking about? So I said to the guy, what are you talking about? And I said, is it like Bitcoin? And he said, because I've heard about Bitcoin.
Right.
He said, similar, but we're a little different. Well, that call was with the CEO and founder of Troptions, Garland E. Harris. And I said, I'll tell you what, man, it's funny that you say this because, and this is really true, for the week before that, people been calling me about buying Bitcoin. And I kept on saying, I ain't interested. I ain't interested. I don't know what that stuff is. So I said, I'll tell you what, give me 3 days. I'll call you back. He said, okay. So I got off the phone and I went and I just started researching for 3 days cryptocurrency. I couldn't even say the word cryptocurrency.
Right.
I pronounced it wrong. I couldn't say Troptions right. I mean, it was a mess. So I said, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. What do I got to lose? I mean, my airtime is, if I don't sell a minute of my airtime, it's gone. I never have it again.
Right.
So why not? $1 million is $1 million. If you give me $1 million of anything,
I'm happy.
I'm going to make some money with it. I'll figure out how to make money with it, right? So I called him back up and I said, yeah, Garland, I'll tell you what, I'll do the $1 million. And he said, now, are you sure you want to do just the $1 million? You might want to do some more. And I said, well, I'll do $1 million. He goes, okay, so I'm going to give you Troptions at 37 cents. Okay, I said, that's fine. So I got him. He transferred it to me. And I didn't really look at it for a week. And I went back and I looked at my wallet and it was 57 cents. Well, at the time when I got $1 million of them, it was 2,735,000 Troptions. So every couple cents, my net worth was going up. It went up from $1 million to 1.2, 1.5, 1.7. And I'm starting to see this. And I'm thinking, I'm doing construction, I'm doing radio, I'm doing all this.
Baby, y'all better watch out.
I ain't making money. I'm teaching people how to make money while they sleep. I'm truly making real money while I sleep.
Right.
So I called him back up. I said, hey, man, I said, I got to get some more of this. He goes, I told you should have got more when I told you.
37 cents.
At that point, it was $1.75. He goes, and I got it at 37 cents. 2 million. Okay. So he goes, I said, what do I need to do? I want to get more. He goes, well, let's get me a deal. Bring me a deal. I said, I don't know what to do. He said, figure it out. Now, him telling me figure it out at that time in my life, with him saying that, it was kind of like, dude, what is wrong with you telling me to go figure it out? But that was the best thing that anybody ever did, because I had to go figure it out. And that's what made me an expert in doing it.
Right.
So I started getting on the phone, calling. I said to him, I said, give me a day, I'll call you back. I called him back the next day. I said, okay, I'm going to do real estate. He said, real estate? I already do real estate. But if you're good, you're in real estate, go do real estate. I said, but the problem is I really don't have enough money of my own to do real estate. See, I didn't want to use my Troptions.
Right.
I only had a couple $1 million worth. I wanted to use his. He said, I'll tell you what, I'll back you $50 million.
Wow. But this is, and I see you, Twyla. I love you too, and I know you love it. I see you. Let me ask you this. How does it cash? Is it dollar for dollar? Is it like you got $2 million worth? can you buy anything with that too? Can you go buy a car with that? Can you buy me a car with that?
Yeah. And here's the thing. Back then, it was harder to buy things because, again, you got to understand we're at the ground floor.
Right.
We're at the transition, so people still can't. The average person can't wrap their mind
around
about this. They wrap their mind on fiat. They don't. They keep on going back to fiat because that's
explain to them fiat because some people may not.
Okay, that's a U.S. dollar.
U.S. dollar.
Fiat is U.S. dollar, which we all know is worthless and isn't worth the paper.
The linen.
The linen is printed on. The only thing is that there's belief in it.
Right.
So because I believe that if I give you $1, you're going to give me something back.
Right.
That's basically bartering.
Right.
I mean, bartering started back in the day when the Indians and the Pilgrims, and they had a pig and I had a cow, and I needed milk and you needed food. You know, I needed meat and you needed milk.
Right. Gotcha.
We would say, I'll tell you what, I'll trade a horse or a cow for a pig.
Right.
That was bartering.
Right.
That was our currency.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That was the currency back then. So what we've done now is, with Bitcoin is nothing but belief of a value of something that somebody has. That's what's created Bitcoin's value. And that's what makes Bitcoin and Troptions so different. Remember, for all of you out there that understand Bitcoin went from 0.0001 to $19,000.
Wow.
But it took them 9 years to do that. But then what happened? It dropped in a day to 5,000. Wow. And people go, well, Bitcoin's a scam. I lost money with Bitcoin. No, here's what you did. You weren't smart enough to get in at the bottom because the people that got in and people that bought in up to 5,000 are still making good with Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin's at $6,700 today. Okay. Wow. It's the people that sat back and watched everybody else get rich and said, let me see. I'm just going to wait a little while.
Right.
And it went up to 7,000. Let me see if it goes up a little more. It went up to 9,000. Let me see if it goes up a little higher. It went up to 10,000. Let me see. And it went up to 19,000. And a bunch of people jumped in thinking it was going to go to 40 out of the greed and not knowing and understanding and doing their due diligence. And guess what happened? It dropped like a rock. Mm-hmm. Now it's going to go back up, but all those people are stuck like chalk.
Yeah.
So when you want to get in, you get in at the ground floor and let it progress into where it's going to go. And that's where we're at with cryptocurrency right now.
Right.
See, a year ago, I couldn't go to any of the people in our ecosystem and use cryptocurrency.
Right.
Because they'd look at me like I was speaking Chinese.
Right.
But because now Walmart's starting to get into it. Home Depot's starting to get into it. Starbucks is starting to get into it. Everybody's starting to accept it now. It's becoming more of a common thing. And that's how the transition begins. And that's what people got to understand. There's a transition. Things don't just happen overnight because everybody would freak out.
See? Y'all better listen. Now listen, guys. I see you, Kevin Kurtz. I love you too. I see you, Courtney. I see you. I love you. Hey, guys. Listen, this is good information. I'm trying to put wealth in your pocket, in your wallet. In your wallet. Matter of fact, I'm a hairstylist. I accept cryptocurrency.
There you
okay?
Go.
My wallet is getting ready to be fat.
That's right.
So all you out there that know that come into the studio and get your weave tight, holla at me. You got to be a crypto girl or a guy. I got y'all. Hey, Courtney, I love you. I miss you so much. But hey, guys, I need y'all to get a hold to this because I am trying to get y'all to that next level, dude. I ain't trying to go by myself. You know, y'all didn't believe in the Antidote show. Y'all thought she was going to be gone a long time ago. But baby, we are here to stay. The Antidote show is real, and I'm bringing forth powerful, powerful people. Only those that God allowed to come. Because I asked him when I look at the person and I see that picture, the Holy Ghost speak and say they ain't gonna show up, they ain't gonna come, they ain't gonna be here, they lying, you know. And he speaks to me, and I'm still trying to, you know, me, I always try to give you the benefit of the doubt and give you a chance because he cares for none of us to perish. You know what I'm saying? We have to also realize who we are and whose we are. Y'all know I say that every show. We are of a royal priesthood. You are sitting amongst king and a queen here.
That's exactly
right. Kevin,
exactly right.
King Kevin, I see you. King James out of LA, I see you too, baby. King James of the universe.
King James.
I see you.
King James.
Yes.
I'm
the
kingologist.
Yes, you're the kingologist. Let me tell you, these are powerful people. You know, people say, well, where are you a member at? And this and that. I said, well, I have overseers. I have people that I confide in. I get spiritual counseling and everything. And I have great people like yourself, Brian, that feeds me. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in kingdom. Anybody out here listening, find membership in the Bible for me. And I mean, find it and send it to me and I will change my tone. You know, but until then, I believe in kingdom. If I come to visit Brian and his church, I'm just going to my relatives. We are related. Right. I'm going to my relatives. Right. And if I care to sow into their ministry, that's my seed that I sow. You can't tell me where to put my seed at. If I'm sowing in the good ground, I know I'm sowing in the good ground. And this is good ground. This brother's been with me for 10 years, baby, even before the 10 years even started. Let me tell you, he's real and he's bringing forth the truth. And he's trying, and listen, we ain't going to push it on nobody. Everybody ain't going to receive it. Right. And it's all good because as we up there, listen, baby, I'm being a rose. Listen, I got to get something by November the 6th. It's my birthday and them 2 cars outside ain't passing emissions in Georgia. I'm telling you, the check engine light is on both of them. Either I'm going to get one of them fixed
I'm gonna help you get a car.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna help you get a car.
There we go. So we're gonna get a car. You know. If y'all really know my history, y'all know cars have been given to me. As a matter of fact, I want to shout out Bertha Bruce and King Bruce. Y'all saw King Bruce on my page. He was from the nursing home, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do a show with them. But King Bruce and Bertha Bruce, let me tell you, I just stopped doing hair out in Cartersville, and I transferred to Austell, Georgia. And Bertha came in, and I just sow life into her every day, every day, every day. And it was my last day out there. And she came in and she said, Marshall, I thank you for those messages that you send me every day. She said, my husband is in a nursing home. I'm by myself, and I need that every day. Mm-hmm. You know, that lady blessed me with some diamond and ruby earrings. What? I ain't wearing them tonight because I'm scared y'all might steal them off there. But she blessed me with some diamonds and some rubies. I said, Lord Jesus, you know I'm of a royal priesthood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, men will give into your bosom. Press down, shaking together, and running over. Do you believe it? Am I talking to a belief? Hawaii, I see you, Michelle from Hawaii. I see you. Listen, dude, are you believing this? God has great things for us. In cryptocurrency, if that's where, as long as you ain't asking to put no chip off in my head,
no,
we in.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? We ain't got time. The devil is a lie. We ain't got time for no chips and all that. You know, but I'm just saying, guys, hey, Steve Harvey, holla at me. I know somebody done told you about the antidote. I know somebody told you a long time ago. Hey, Oprah, you my girl. Holla at me. I got y'all. I'm trying to bring good things to the people. We don't Bible be folk, but I speak it like it is. Okay. You know, so Brian, give us some more stuff. This is good because I'm be millionaire by my birthday. Are y'all kidding me?
I mean, it can happen to anybody, man. So I mean, the cryptocurrency we've even sponsored NASCAR.
Wow.
NASCAR, and you can't get any better than NASCAR. If you know anything about NASCAR and our racing team right here, if you know how hard it is to get involved with that good old boy system.
We used to go see the Indy 500 all the time. I
have an Indy team that wants us to be a sponsor.
Wow, yes. That's what's up.
So this is where cryptocurrency is going. It's a very, very exciting thing. Everybody that's interested in creating generational wealth. This is the only opportunity, and that's not just Troptions, but it's the only opportunity for an average person to really have a chance to create generational wealth.
And that's what we need to
because they will never ever have that chance. You know, the rich stay rich for a reason.
Yes.
They ain't trying to give their secrets away to anybody else.
That's right.
They ain't trying to give a playing field with anybody else. Cryptocurrency, the value is the same here in the United States as it is in China, as it is in Africa, as it is anywhere in the world. So everywhere you go, and you carry it on your phone.
Wow.
So instead of, I had a brother come back from Australia with a bunch of money. And what did he have to do when he got off the phone? He had to stand in line at customs, and he had to show them how much money he had and declare all of the money that he brought back of the things he bought. Then the same brother had a friend with him that had cryptocurrency. Guess what he did?
Just went on through the line.
Went right through the line.
I know, that's right. But make sure you pay your cell phone bill so you can occupy your.
Yeah, exactly.
So I see you, Tangela. I see you, Tan. I love you. Make sure you pay your bill. But this is my worry. This is my, and I pray I don't worry. So this is my concern. What if the lights go out?
What's that mean?
Meaning somebody rushing all them people trying to do stuff to us in the U.S.
Oh, that's the best way for crypto. Here's the thing. There's over 140,000 nodes worldwide with cryptocurrency. The only way you could shut down cryptocurrency is to find every single one of those nodes around the world to shut it down.
Okay, and tell them what a node is.
A node is a computer. Nodes are these computers that verify that I have what I'm giving you. I have $1,000 in cryptocurrency and I'm giving it to you, and they check that you have a wallet for me to send my cryptocurrency.
But it's all through the electricity. That's what I'm saying, Brian. What if they cut out all the electricity?
Worldwide?
Yes.
Well, then we all got a problem. Because at that point
so I should keep some cash on me?
At that point in time, it don't matter what you keep on. If the world is shut down with electricity, then it's cold and black.
Then do what grandmama did. You better keep some of that money underneath that pillow.
I would keep some animals with you then, because that's what you're going to be trading for is animals.
Because we don't never know what they're gonna do. I see, Evangelist. We don't know what the world is turning to, but we want to make sure that we're protected all the way around the table. So that's why I'm asking these questions. Some people are like, girl, no, I ain't. But I'm just saying, what if? We don't know. What if? We got people tapping in all this cyber stuff, we got all that, what I'm saying? We got the whole thing, the whole blackout of the world, and they showing you movies and they showing you stuff that's soon to happen and bound to happen and things like that. So we want to make sure that we're protected, and we know that when we invest, we good.
Well, here's one thing you can count on.
on.
God's coming back.
Yes, he is.
So that's all that matters, because I'm going to be out of here before all that stuff
Amen. Hey, rapture
with
me,
my
Jesus.
wallet and my phone in hand.
He said my wallet and my phone in hand. I know that's right, but you can't take that up there with you, baby. It's already ready up there.
That's right.
Okay, we got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to let Brian look on his page and see who's on there so he can thank his people. You can kind of read their names and thank them. I see. Hey, Cross. You ain't at karaoke tonight. Kelly. You had to check out the Antidote show. I love you,
Karen,
girl.
Jeff, Bob. All right, we got some people watching. I mean, you got an amazing amount of people watching on YouTube. That's fantastic.
I'm so excited in what God is doing. I'm telling you, Brian. Remember, I had to hire people to do this. Now God is like, you got a selfie stick, baby. Do it yourself. That's right. We don't need no reason.
This is a transition, though.
Yes, it's a transition.
We went through a transition.
We did.
On TV.
A big transition.
With the big cameras. Remember the big sets?
Yes.
And stuff? And now this is where we're going to. So this is really follows in right perfect with what's happening with cryptocurrency right now, is we are going through a transition. And the people that have the hardest time with it are the older people.
Right, of course.
Because they can't do a paradigm shift.
Right.
Okay. Younger people, millennials, they're already getting it. They're already buying stuff.
This is what I say that you need to do for your mom and dad. Okay. For your mom and dad, you need to set them up a wallet with $5. With $5. And then the next time they get ready to go to Walmart and places like that, you know that they can go online and order groceries. So help them order groceries to where they can use their wallet to pay for the food.
Well, they can, but not yet.
When can they?
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is it's moving so fast. Every day something else happens in the crypto world. It's like the .com era. Remember when the .coms came, or when the internet came?
Right.
How everything just started. Bam. First it was AOL. AOL was the thing, and then what about Google? Then the next. So that's really where this is right now. We're at the beginning stages. That's moving very fast. And of course, that's when you make your money.
Okay.
What people don't realize, it isn't the people that came after the gold was mined to California. It was the people, and here's the thing that people think. They think it was the first people that rode the buggies and the horses across the prairie to get to California.
Right.
The people that made the money in California were the people that were there that were set up to sell tools, had hotels, and had restaurants for the people that were coming. Not the people that were out there doing the picks. It was the guy selling them the picks
Right.
that was making the money.
So when will they? Okay, so
my prediction, and I've been off every single time because in December of this year, at the end of this year, we were on a conference call and they said to me, "Where do you think Troptions.aus is going to be?" And at that point, it was at $200. I said next December at this time it will be at 1,000. It's at 3,000 today.
Oh wow.
Okay, so and by the way, we're getting ready to come out with a debit card, a cryptocurrency debit card. It's never been done before, and I always say, Troptions, we innovate, we don't imitate. So I ain't trying to imitate anybody else, because this is a brand new frontier. There's no experts in cryptocurrency. That's how where we're at with this. It's a baby growing right now.
So let me ask you this, Brian, because I know I have people on here that's ready to invest.
Here's what I say to people that are ready to invest. Do not invest your money that you're going to pay your bills with. Do not invest money that you're going to need to buy gas with. The only thing that you invest in is you have to have the mindset to generate and create generational wealth. That's not a short-term strategy. If you're thinking about just getting in and getting out, this is not for you. This is a long term. And by long term, I'm not talking 10 years, but I mean, is 10 years long term if you were to create generational wealth that you'd never have to work again? That's really not that long to do. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about within a year, you can create, for instance, Durwood did it in 1 year. He created from $400, $475. He got another $475. The man has over $2 million worth of Troptions cryptocurrency in his wallet today that he's buying stuff with. Okay? How did I do it? I did it by buying a hotel. Guess what I get every time people come into my hotel?
Yeah.
Cash. If I buy a car, I can sell it for cash. So there's ways in leveraging it so that you can get your cash, but at the same time, you want that value to build because every time it goes higher in price, the less you have to use them. You see what I'm saying?
So for one of my viewers that's watching that is looking to come in tonight, say they want to come in tonight, what dollar amount is a comfortable amount? Well, if they have money sitting, what's it?
That is all that they have to decide what their strategy is going to be. If they have money sitting in an IRA that's making them 5%, we're making 3,000%. Okay. If they have money that they have in a bank or they're putting $100 away in a bank account, and that's what they're building their wealth in because that's their nest egg, so to speak, I would do 50% in cryptocurrency and 50% in the bank so you have some cash. But you have to have a strategy. I mean, whatever you do, whether it's business, whether it's personal life, the problem with most people is they wouldn't know an opportunity if it came up and hit them in the face.
Right.
And the second thing is they don't know they don't have a strategy. They get up every day and just hope things are going to happen for the right. That's not how it works. I mean, just by if you believe anything but the law of attraction,
right?
You got to create and so right. You have to have a strategy in what you're trying to do. Do you want to work the rest of your life? People say, I'm going to retire when I'm 40 and they still have to work.
I know, because I said 35.
So that wasn't very smart thinking on your part to work for 40 years for a place that you hate, getting up every morning, getting in traffic and spending 2 hours. I can't even imagine 2 hours in traffic one way, going to a job you hate with a boss that shouldn't be telling you what to do because you know more than them.
Brian is prophesying. He know what I just went
through. and then getting back in traffic for 2 hours to come home and hate the day.
Come on.
I mean, is that what life's all about?
My God, no, people. So I ask you, if you have any questions, we have about less than 10 minutes left. Please call 678-468-9487. 678-468-9487. Because the feed on Facebook is going too fast for me to see your questions. So if you have an important question before we go off the air, please give us a call so Brian can answer that question. My operators are waiting.
Or you can go to our Facebook page, which is Troptions Exchange at Facebook, and you can email me or leave me a message there, and I can answer
and it'll be
messages
posted
from there too. And by the way, on our Facebook page, we have a lot of information. Our website, we have a lot of information. We have a university. We believe in teaching, and that's what it's all about: is being able to teach the people how to use it, what it's all about, what to do with it, what not to do with it, how to create generational wealth. We have opportunities. If you bring somebody to me, or if you have a deal that you can't do and you want to make some money, okay? Bring me the deal. I'll do the deal and I'll give you a commission.
All right.
That's how I started doing it too.
I know that's
doing
right.
deals. So, and then at one time, I got a call from Garland after I started. I was rolling, man. And he calls me up and he says, listen, me and my wife are coming into town and we want to talk to you. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord, what did I do wrong? I mean, the CEO's coming in town. Something's not good.
Right.
So we went out to Buckhead and we sat down and he said, listen, man, we've been praying about this and we're looking for a president. And I think you're the guy that needs to be
what's
this.
Up. That is
and he
up.
said, do you want to take a minute to think about it or a couple of days to think about it? I said, no, sir.
I know that's right.
I'm in because I understand what opportunities are.
Amen.
And Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, all these other cryptocurrencies. In fact, 70% of the cryptocurrencies that started last year are gone.
Wow.
They're already gone.
Wow.
Okay? Because what they did is they took people's money and they left. Right. They didn't give the people anything to do with it. They just wanted their money, told them that they were going to put a goat and a cow on the moon, and everybody believed that because that was what was happening, and then they got everybody's money and they left. So we're not doing that. We've been around for a long time. We're actually creating, and I want you to be one of our ecosystem.
I'm in.
We're creating great people like this where you can get your Troptions and use them. If you want to, why not put $100 in Troptions, let it grow to $2,500, and then come over here and use part of that for your
hair services. Most definitely.
No, I mean, because your strategy needs to be whatever you do with your fiat, your cash, it needs to multiply.
Right.
Isn't that what the Lord said
That's
to
what
do?
It says.
To multiply.
Be fruitful and multiply. People be thinking about children. No, not just children. I see you, Marissa. I see you. I ain't talking about you. I see you, friend. Marissa just had a new baby named Ava. I love you guys. I'm not talking about you, but I am trying to see your pastor. So make sure your pastor get with me, William Murphy. I gotta get to that congregation. So I'm waiting on y'all to hook that up for me. And we only have just a few minutes left, but I need to let my Vegas people know that I will see you guys next month. I'll be in Vegas. And also, I'll see you in California at Noel Jones Church as well. So, guys, in California, get ready for the Antidote show. Vegas, get ready. Germany, I'm coming. Get ready. Haiti, I'm on the way. Get ready. I'm just telling all you guys, just get ready, get ready, get ready. The Antidote will be where you are. All you got to do is holler at me. Holla at me. Holla. The Antidote show at Yahoo. Please visit the Antidote show behind the chair. The Antidote show behind the chair. Visit that website. You can go on there and you can donate to the show. I take all kind of fiats and I'm going to change it over to current cryptocurrency. Okay, I take all fiats, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, all of it adds up. A million pennies is still a million pennies.
That's right.
So, guys, please continue to support the Antidote show. Again, we will be at the Life Church on Powder Springs Road next week. Our Tuesday 8:00 show will be live. So I want you guys to fill the audience up. So please come out and show me some great support in person so I can rub and hug on your neck. And if you're married, I'm just going to shake your hand. All right. I love you guys so much. Yes, Germany is waiting and I am on the way. Leah, just tell me when, girl. I got a check in the mail. A real check is in the mail. As soon as that check hit my pocket, Leah, I am in Vegas. I mean, Germany. I am on that side, girl. So give me a little tramadol or whatever I need to get on that plane. But I will be there. Brian, we got about 1 minute left. Can you shoot out your information again? Guys, take this information, share it on your timeline, share it with everyone. Make this show go viral.
In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, if you go to our Facebook page and you hit like and you become a member and say that you saw me on the Antidote show tonight, and you set up a wallet, I'll send you $100 in free cryptocurrency.
There you go, $100.
Troptions, Troptions, X chain, CHANGE.com. You can find information there, but you can go to our Facebook page, Troptions Exchange at Facebook. Say that, like the page. You got to like the page.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment that you saw us on the Antidote show. Get your wallet set up, and to get your wallet set up, it's free. You can go to xchain.io and go to counterparty and press there, and it will give you the wallet. And the one thing you got to remember, you cannot lose your passwords, because once you lose your passwords, you lose your money. Because there is no I forgot. It's encrypted, so you got to remember. But go there, do that, and I'll give everybody, I don't care if there's 1,000 people, I'll give you each $100 worth of cryptocurrency and get you on your way to creating generational wealth for you, your family, and your loved ones.
All right, y'all heard that. Now that's the antidote. Guys, we are out of time. That hour goes so fast. I'm kind of glad I didn't have a second guest, because we had to. I know you are, but I'm glad that you guys got some good information. Please share this on your wall. Share this YouTube clip. Make this thing go viral, because people need to know. And remember, if you say the Antidote show, you got an extra 100? Come on, because we keep it 100 around here. So if you have a radio show or a television show and you would like to get us on there, please inbox me. Bam! Please inbox me so that I can make sure and get to where you are, so people can know. Remember, it's a testimonial show, but he had to come and give his testimony of how he got to where he is, so you can get to where you are. We ain't no haters, we just motivators. All right? So that's all I have for you guys, but I love you all so much. From all around the world, I love y'all. And I thank you guys for checking in. Hey, Jamaica, I'm on the way, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the way. Hear me? So I'm excited. I'm excited. So please tune in next Tuesday at 8. The Antidote Show will be live at the Life Church. You'll see it on I'm going to start shooting that out early. I won't wait till Monday. I'm going to start shooting that out early so you guys can fill the house for me. Please fill the house for me so we can show them that we got the antidote. And that means that we have Christ and we love the Lord and the information that he's bringing forward. All right. So until next time, I got to go. But I love you. Remember, share this information. Please get your $100. Okay? $100. Say the Antidote Show so he'll get it to you. I love you much.
Bye-bye. All right.
Thank you, YouTube. I'm trying to catch y'all, but yeah.